So this one has decimals as well. So we're looking at 518,841. All right, so 518, like that. And that's going to be in the thousands place. I'm going to leave a space to go into the hundreds. 841. So 841. And so that's, I'm going to read that as decimal. Okay. Then I'm going to write this number out as though, as though it's just a number, 4,163. Okay, so actually I'm just going to write this part out. So 4,163. So 4,000. I'm just going to put a big space here. So 4,163. 163, like that. And then they're saying this number has to end in the 10,000ths place. Okay, and which it does automatically. Okay, let's just double check that. So that's tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10,000ths. Okay, so that's it. All right, 845. So 845 and 45 thousandths. All right, so I'm going to write after the and 45. So I'm just going to write 45, but the 5 has to end up in the thousandths place. Okay, so to get that to happen, I'm going to put some zeros. So right now the 5 is in the hundredths place. If I put a 0, now it's in the thousandths place. All right, and that's the trick to this level. So that's the tenths, hundredths, thousandths, and the 5. The last digit has to end up in this place, all right, which in this case is the thousandths. Okay, 5 and, so 5, very easy, and 621,000. So 621, 621, and then we just make sure that this one is in the thousandths. Okay, for example, if it said millions instead of thousands, we would just have to put like some zeros. So we'd have to say, okay, the 1 right now is in the thousands. If I put a 0, the 1 is in the 10,000s. If I put another, it's in the 100,000s. When I put another, it's in the millions. Okay? So in this case, it was just automatic. All right, 27,623. So 27,000. Okay, so the 7 goes in the thousands place. 623. 623. And there's my decimal. And then I'm going to write 95. Okay, so 95. But the 5 has to end up in the 10,000ths place. Whoops, daisy. In the 10,000ths place. And right now it's in the hundredths. So if I put a 0, the 5 moves into the thousandths. If I put another 0 in front of the 9, the 5 moves into the 10,000ths. Okay, so tenths, and then, whoops, hundredths, and then thousandths, and then 10,000ths. All right. 28 and, so 28 decimal, 236. So 236, but 10,000. So we have to be very careful. So 236 10,000ths. And right now the 6 is in the thousandths place. So to get it into the 10,000ths, I'm going to put an extra 0 between the decimal and the first digit, the 2. Okay, like that. So that reads 28 and 236 10,000ths. All right, 34,971. So 34,971. And, so decimal point, 276. So I'm going to write 276, and then thousandths. Now we just have to check, is the 6 in the thousandths decimal place, in the thousandths place. So tenths, hundredths, thousandths. It is. So that's it. All right, let's do another one. 879 thousandths, that's in the thousandths place, space, 948. Okay, and that's my decimal, 446. So 446 10,000ths. So here's the catch. the 6 is in the thousands place. To get it into the 10,000ths, I'm going to have to move everything over 1. So between the decimal place and the first and the 4, which is in the tenths, I'm going to put a 0. Okay, so that makes the 446, it makes the 6, the last digit, end up in the 10,000ths place. Okay, you just have to make sure the last digit is in the last place that's mentioned, okay, or in the the place at the end of the sentence. And there we go. All right, so that's level 1 and level 2 examples. Have a good day.